at me. I mean, really, look, you think I'm standing here calm, confident, in control? You're wrong. Right now, at this very second, there is a monster screaming inside my chest. It's clawing at the walls of my ribcage, spitting venom in my ears. You're a fraud. They're going to find out. You're too broken to be up here. Sit down before you embarrass yourself. Some of you hear that same voice. Some of you hear worse. It tells you you're too fat, too weak, too old, too stupid, too damaged, too late. It replays every failure on a loop. It whispers that everyone secretly hates you. It wakes you at 3 a.m. with a racing heart and the certainty that you're about to lose everything. That voice has a name. We call it many things: anxiety, depression, rage, addiction, shame. But let's stop bullshitting each other tonight. It's a monster. And it lives inside every single one of us. The difference between the people who change the world and the people who get eaten alive isn't that some of us don't have the monster. It's that some of us stopped trying to kill it and started learning how to ride it. Let me say that again. You don't win by killing the monster. You win by making it your bitch.
I learned this the hard way. 15 years ago, I was a 300-pound alcoholic who hadn't left his apartment in months. I was so depressed, I prayed every night not to wake up. The monster had me by the throat. One night, blackout drunk, I put a gun in my mouth. And in that moment, teeth chattering against cold steel, something ancient inside me roared louder than the monster. It said, if you're going to die anyway, at least die fighting. So I didn't pull the trigger. Instead, I dragged my fat, shaking, worthless feeling ass to the gym the next morning at 5 a.m. I couldn't even walk on the treadmill for 10 minutes without wanting to puke. But I went back the next day, and the next every single time the monster screamed, "You're too weak. Everyone's laughing at you. Go home and drink yourself to death like you deserve." And every single time I answered, "Watch me." 2 years later, I ran a marathon. 5 years later, I was on this stage for the first time. 15 years later, I'm standing here talking to you. The monster never left. He's right here, right now. He's telling me my fly is probably down. My voice is shaking, and half of you are scrolling your phones. But here's what changed. I stopped arguing with him. I stopped trying to negotiate. I stopped waiting for him to shut up so I could live my life. I put a saddle on that son of a bitch and I ride him into battle every damn day. Your monster is not your enemy. Your monster is raw, untamed power that's been wounded and went feral. It's the part of you that survived every terrible thing that happened. It's the rage that kept you alive when someone hurt you. It's the paranoia that spotted danger when everyone else was asleep. It's the self-hatred that pushed you to be better because being mediocre felt like death. That monster is the dragon guarding your treasure, and you've been trying to slay the one thing that can take you to it. Stop! Tonight, everything changes. Here is the new covenant. You don't get free of the monster. You get bigger than the monster. You feed it what it really wants. Not destruction, but purpose. Let me give you the rules for monster taming. Write these down. Burn them into your soul. Asterisk, asterisk, rule 1. Name the beast. Asterisk, asterisk. Give it a name. Out loud. Mine is Rex. Some people call theirs the committee. Karen Daddy's voice. The abyss. When you name it, it stops being this infinite cosmic horror and becomes a mangy dog you can put on a leash. Say it with me right now. Whisper it if you have to. My monster's name is underscore good. Now it has to obey when you call. Asterisk, asterisk, rule 2. Stop feeding it garbage. Dot, asterisk, asterisk. Your monster eats what you give it. If you feed it social media comparison, pornography, alcohol, gossip, self-pity, it becomes a bloated, vicious blob. Feed it pain on purpose, cold showers, hard workouts, difficult conversations, creation, service, silence, and it becomes a lean, terrifying weapon. Asterisk, asterisk, rule 3. Put it to work every single day. Asterisk, asterisk, monsters get mean when they're bored. Give yours a job. Mine's job is to make me right when I don't feel like it. To make me lift when I'm tired. To make me tell the truth when lying would be easier. Your monster wants to tear something apart. Great. Let it tear apart your comfort zone. Asterisk, asterisk, rule 4. Speak its language. Asterisk, asterisk, the monster doesn't understand therapy affirmations. It understands blood, sweat, and action. When it screams you're worthless, you don't argue. You drop and do push-ups until it shuts the fuck up. When it watch you finish what you started. Respect is the only language monsters speak. Asterisk, asterisk, rule 5. Let it protect what matters. Asterisk, asterisk. Your monster is a savage guard dog. Stop locking it in the basement. Sick it on your excuses. Sick it on your toxic friends. Sick it on anyone who tries to hurt the people you love. A leashed monster is the most loyal force you'll ever have. I want you to meet someone. Her name is Sarah. She was raped at 19. The monster that was born that night told her for 15 years that she was dirty, broken, that she should have fought harder, that no one would ever want her. One day she walked into a jiu-jitsu gym shaking with terror. The monster screamed, "They're all going to hurt you." She answered, "Good, let's learn how to kill them." 4 years later, she's a black belt. She teaches women's self-defense classes. She has a husband who adores her and 2 little girls who think their mommy is a superhero. When she rolls on the mat, the monster isn't in the corner whimpering anymore. It's on the mat with her teeth, bared eyes, blazing, protecting her. That's what happens when you stop running. The monster becomes the reason you become unstoppable. So here's your assignment. Tonight, before you sleep, do this. 1. Name your monster. Write it down. 2. Write down the 3 things it screams at you the loudest. 3. Next to each one, write the mission you're going to give it instead. Example, monster says, "You're too weak to succeed." Mission, make me train when I feel weakest. Monster says, "No one will ever love you." Mission, make me become the kind of person who docentee need their love to stand tall. Monster says, "You're going to fail and look stupid." Mission, guard my dreams so fiercely that failure bounces off. Then tomorrow morning, when the monster wakes up snarling, you look that bastard in the eye and say, "I'm not your rider now. You don't scare me. You work for me. Now let's go burn the fucking world down." And you get out of bed. Because the truth is this, the people who change history aren't the ones without monsters. They're the ones with the biggest monsters, who learned how to ride. You were not born to be small. You were born to be a monster rider. So get in the saddle. The monster is ready. And it's been waiting for you its whole life. Now ride. Ride like hell is on your heels. Ride until the monster roars with pride instead of rage. Ride until the world trembles when you walk into the room. Because that monster inside you, it's not your curse. It's your crown. Wear it. Thank you.